What is the biggest fear of any aspiring business owner? Today we're going to talk about the fears of starting our own business and how we can overcome them. So if you feel like this is something that you are into, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below and let's get started.
Yeah, I'm told I was born like this, don't even gotta try. Now you know.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am the Fatima Toure, and this is the home for all girl bosses who are conquering their brands, their businesses, but still living their lives. So, fear is a big thing when it comes to small business owners or aspiring small business owners. For many of us, we are afraid of what we do not know. We are afraid of what we cannot control, and we are just afraid of failing. So I thought about the 5 things that really scared me when I started my skincare line, MOUSSOUBEAUTY, and it's something that I think relates to most people. So today we're going to jump into 5 big reasons why we don't start our businesses and how we can overcome them. Let's get started. Number 1, not knowing where to start. When you want to start a business, you're so excited, it's like so exhilarating. However, when you think about the amount of work and the amount of effort that you have to put into it, it kind of gets overwhelming. And for many of us, it is the reason why we don't even see it through. One of the biggest things that we can do to eliminate this idea of not knowing where to start is find someone who is doing what you want to do. If you want to sell lashes, find somebody who is already doing it, is already successful, and study them. Study them. Do your research on them. How did they start their business? You can even reach out to them if there's someone local or someone that you think you can get in contact with. Not every business owner is going to want to, share the tea with you, but some people are more than open to give you a little insight about how they started. So ask questions. And if you can't ask that particular person questions, read about it. Study what you want to do. And understand that a business runs on your schedule. A business does not have to start a month after the idea. A business can start a year after the idea. You just need to take your time and do your research. You are never going to know everything, and that is fine. But starting doesn't happen unless you actually start. Most of us don't know and did not know how to start. We just started. Start with the basics. What is it that you want your brand to represent? What are you selling? What services are you giving? What is the messaging? What is the voice? Who are your target audience? Think about all of those things through your research. Look for someone who is already doing what you are doing and study them. That is how you start. Let's jump into fear number 2. Not being an expert in my field. That is fine. Having a business is a growing opportunity. You are going to grow through your business. It is no shame of not knowing every single aspect of what you are selling or the product or the service that you are providing. It is okay. A lot of us don't come to the table with knowing every piece of it. We learn as we go. When I started my skincare line, I didn't know everything about skincare. I still do not. But I still do my research. I still learn things every single day, and the things that I am learning is helping me grow. When I came into skincare, I knew how my skin was. I knew what worked for my skin, but working with customers and just throughout experiences that I've had as the business owner, I have learned as I went. This just goes back to doing more research. Like I said a little earlier, research is going to be your best friend. You are not going to walk to the table with everything. If you did, you would have had the business. It is okay to not know everything, but commit yourself to being that expert, wear the title, and just commit to that excellence, and you will be fine. Trust me. The next fear is not having the funds. A lot of us are working for our money. A lot of us are starting a business because we want another stream of income, which means we don't really got it to be playing around with the money. I'm here to tell you, you cannot be an entrepreneur if you do not know what an entrepreneur is. An entrepreneur is someone who organizes and operates a business through greater than normal financial risk. What does that mean? Scared money don't make no money. You have to invest in yourself. If you do not invest in yourself, no one will. That's how you have to think. And investment is not just money, people. Investment is also time. Your business, your brand is your baby. You are taking care of it from the ground up. You need to spend time with it. You need to cultivate it. You need to make sure that the things that you're curating through this brand, through this business, stands for something. It stands for you, and it shows you in your best light. So investments are important in both monetary and both time. It is okay to have a business idea today but not put it out into a year, because you're investing the time to make it the best thing that it can ever be. Investment is important, people, and you have to remember, you have to be the one that invests in yourself first for other people to want to invest in you later. Trust me, when I was starting up, I knew that I needed to invest money. So I just started saving money. I would put a certain amount of money aside on my paychecks every week. And during the time, I was investing my time into growing the business. Simultaneously, I was investing my time into building the background behind my brand to make it strong, and saving money at the same time, so that when I was ready to put this out, my investment was in place, in both monetarily and with just the quality of the business that I was putting out. So investment is key, guys. You have to invest in yourself. Fear number 4 goes hand in hand with fear number 3. It is the fear of not being able to recoup on your investment. I think that is when it's very important for business owners to know that you don't always see a return on your investment right away. It takes time sometimes. I know that for me, I didn't see a return until maybe 6 months in. All the money that I dished out did not return to me until 6 months after my business started. But I did not quit, and I had a clear plan. I knew no matter what, this is going to work. I'm going to make my money back. And that's kind of how you have to think. There's a difference between dangerous risk and calculated risk. Dangerous risk is like a gambler, someone who just bets all of this money or risks all of this money on something that is not proven. When you have calculated risk, you have already strategized every step of this goal of yours. You've already know every single aspect of what you are doing, so that your calculated risk is going to ensure an investment at the end, a recoupment of an investment at the end. Be easy on yourself. This is your first business, and it's okay to make mistakes. And honestly, sometimes you lose money, and it's not what we want to hear, but it's just the truth of the matter. I've lost money, and it's been okay because I've gained it back later on, but it took time, and it's okay to think like that. You never want to put yourself in a situation where you're going without, but you also don't want to hinder yourself from starting something great because of a fear of not making money back. That's not proven, honey. You'll make that money back. The next fear is something that boggled my mind for a long time until I really just got myself together and just let this one go. It is the fear of saturation. Some of us feel like, hey, I want to start a business in X, Y, and Z, but guess what? There's a million people doing X, Y, and Z. So then we feel like, there's no room for me. There's already a million people doing this. Why would I want to start it? So what? So what? When you walk into the supermarket and you go down the cereal aisle, what do you see? You see Frosted Flakes, you see Chex Mix, you see Trix, you see Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you see everything, all types of cereal. And guess what? There is somebody for every type of cereal. Someone walks into that supermarket and buys each one of those cereals. What does that mean? It means your business will do well even if there is a million like it. It is your business. There's room for everyone to grow. There's room for everybody to do well. Your business is going to be unique because it is yours. The fear of saturation should not stop you from wanting to start, because your story is unique. What you may bring to the table, someone else may prefer over someone who's been doing it for years. And that is okay. I think for me, I was very adamant about, I don't know if this is going to work. People already like what they like. People already have skincare go-to products that they just don't want to change, and they won't change. But I was wrong. There's people who love the products that they love, but also love Moussou Beauty. There's people who just switch to Moussou Beauty. There's people who decide they don't like Moussou Beauty, and that is okay. Saturation is a good thing, honestly. One thing that I have learned from such a saturated field is you can learn from each other. You can look at how other people do other things and you can implement it in your own. So my last one, I know I said 5, but this is the bonus one, and I think this is just the most important one because it just ties everything together in one. It is discovering the fear of thinking everything will go wrong. The truth of the matter is you're going to discover that everything will go wrong, and that's okay. Honestly, you will learn to laugh about things when they go wrong, after you deal with them, of course. But it is okay. Things are going to go wrong. Things are not going to go your way, and it just is a testament for the fact that you are growing. Things in our heads, the thoughts in our heads, are our biggest critics, and it is the biggest reasons why a lot of us do not start these businesses and these brands that we want to showcase to the world. So if you got a good idea, you need to just do it and see it through. Thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, give me a thumbs up, leave some comments. What did you think? What are some other fears that I failed to mention? Let me know down below, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, I guarantee you're going to love the next one. I guarantee. So make sure you subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time.
Heard you say I'm not the baddest bitch, you lie.
Let's get started. Let's get started. Number 1. What is number 1? Hold on, y'all.